Right, so this is the DJI Pocket 3 with the Freewell Anamorphic 1.1 times. And I'm going to tell you, even though I'd like it to look wider, it's pretty damn nice. Right, so I'm currently, I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm currently using my phone because if I get really close up to the Osmo Pocket 3, I can't see what I'm filming. So using the macro lens, you can get in really close. Look at that. Look at all those nostril hairs, damn. It's my eye inside the glasses. That is really freaky. Right, one thing that is extraordinarily difficult is capturing macro, because it's such a clean macro shot. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's very nice. It gives a really cool effect. But anything that's moving is basically, yeah, it's quite difficult to capture. It does look beautiful. I'm a huge macro fan, but yeah, this definitely would need to be a lot more controlled. This right here is a classic crane move, me selfie stick, moving it up, and that's it. That looks pretty cool. It's still tracking. Oh god, that looks pretty cool in a wide lens, a crane. Right, so what we have here is my lens distortion target. I use this for all my lens tests. Right now I have the Pocket 3 looking at it completely straight. It is off the ground, so it's completely level, it's straight, and I have everything lined up. And as you can see, there really isn't much distortion. It's a really straight, classic kind of view on the Osmo Pocket 3. That's why I always say, if you're looking for something that's, going to make your shots look really cinematic and clean and crisp, the Pocket 3 is the camera to go for. Stuff like the Ace Pro or the Action 4 or the Hero 12 are more kind of, your wild action cameras, vlogging cameras, stick it in your pocket, you don't care. This, you kind of have to worry. You have to, put on the protector of it and stuff when you put it in your pocket. You have to be careful. But anyway, it's clean cut, it looks good, and it does that. None of the other cameras make it look so clean cut as this. But we have a wide angle lens right here from DJI, and this is what happens when we put it on. You can see the distortion is wildly crazy. So the Ace Pro, when it's really wide, does not look this distorted, and that goes for the de-warped, and even the Mega View on the X4. It's nowhere near as distorted as this. Now, if we take this off, this, by the way, is a 0.75 times, and the wide angle on the Freewell is 0.9 times. So this, by the way, is a two-part, so it's going to be used in conjunction with the macro, because if you have it just by itself, it's basically going to be completely blurred out. So this is what the Freewell looks like. You also do have a lot of distortion. Let's be honest, I will put both of these next to each other so you can have a look what they look like next to each other. And I'll show you what it looks like just by itself. So if we take off the macro filter, that's what happens. There you go. It looks like nothing really. And if we put on the macro filter, then it basically has close focus. Like, that's my finger right there. It's really close focus. It's quite hard to control actually, but yeah. So we also have the anamorphic filter. It's a 1.1. It's not a 1.3. It's not even, close. It is a 1.1, but Freewell have said that's due to the limitations of the Osmo Pocket 3. They would have made it wider if they could have, but it is a 1.1. And this is what it looks like on my lens distortion chart. So, yeah, let's take these outside and have a look what they look. Oh, before I do, by the way, the actual ND filters that go on top of all these lenses actually do fit on. There we go. the Osmo Pocket 3 just by itself, so you can use them without any of the lenses. So that is a pretty cool design. Let's go outside. So on the left-hand side, we have no filter, no lens at all, and on the right, we have the Freewell Anamorphic. You can see how much it adds to the sides of the image. So here on the left, we have DJI wide, on the right, Freewell wide, and you can see they're basically the same. But if we zoom in, the corners, the edges on the Freewell, which is on the right-hand side, by the way, are so much sharper. The DJI looks a little bit muddy, a little bit soft, whereas the Freewell really is holding its own very, very well. Looking around, you can just see the right-hand side image, so the Freewell wide is much better. Now, if you're wondering what the close focus looks like on the Anamorphic, it's just about this. It's not too bad. It's got a nice bit of bokeh in the background. It actually looks nice, and I do like the look of it. I just wish it was a lot more anamorphic. So, you know, I wish we had a 133 at least. But like I said, due to limitations, that is not possible. Here I'm just going to give you an example on this container of me doing tracking. So it has tracking on every single one of these, and I'm basically walking forward, allowing the gimbal to do its thing. And each one of them has a slightly different look. Obviously the Freewell wide looks really sharp, as does the Anamorphic. The DJI wide is a little bit soft, a little bit milky, and no lens looks, as always, pretty good as well. Right, so let's try a few of these with the gimbal looking at a person. So looking at me, so right now there is no filter on at all. We're going to start with the DJI one. DJI, yeah. There we go, this is what it looks like. And in a situation like this, you can't really see that there's much distortion. It's when you start really moving, you know, around that you can see like lines that are meant to be straight, you know, banana. But this is the DJI one. Let's take it off. Let's have a look. This is the Freewell. It's right there. That is the Freewell. Now, I have this feeling that the Freewell is a little bit wider. I don't know how close I can get to these. I think you can get pretty close though. I mean, the Pocket 3 has pretty close minimal focus, and if I take it off, yeah, and I leave just the actual macro lens on, then look, this is basically what the macro lens does. So you can get in like right there. I mean, my fingers, see, look, that is right there, my fingerprint. So that's what happens. So basically apart from each other, they are blurred, and when you connect them together, it's basically two pieces you connect together magnetically, then it works as a wide angle filter. And then the Freewell Anamorphic right here. Now you might be able to see like the blue tint on the front, I don't know if you guys can see that, but I really wish that Freewell would make neutral flares. I mean, I feel that not everybody wants a blue flare, not everybody wants an amber flare. If we had neutral flares, then those flares would take on the color of the light that, you know, the light source that is hitting the flare. Because if we do put on a light source, then you can see, I mean, right there it is blue, and to me that's a little bit annoying. It feels a little bit childish. It's like every single film you film is a sci-fi movie, so I would prefer if it wasn't. Now 1.1 is quite limiting. It's not a 1.33, so it's not like, you know, even half anamorphic. It's not a 1.6 and it's not a 2.0. So the 1.1, is it worth it? I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I'd use it at all. One, due to the blue flaring, and two, due to the fact that it's only a 1.1. But the great thing is that these ND filters, you can basically just snap on, and now you have an ND filter on your Pocket 3. And even though Freewell do make ND filters, and I have a whole load of them, including the missed ones, if you just want to buy this set and have the ND filters, then that's cool as well. But like I said, if we stick on the Freewell one and actually walk around it so you guys can see what this looks like, then there we go. Now let me see. Let me just turn on face tracking. Alright, now it should find my face now. There we go. So now this is what it looks like when we're walking around. I don't know what a lamppost looks like. It's a little bit out of shape, but you know, if you're vlogging and say I have the pocket in my hand, I'm going to put down the selfie stick from Insta360, by the way. And if you're vlogging, you're walking around like this. This is an arm's length. So if I take it off, this is me. If I put it on, this is me again. So if you're vlogging, then it could be helpful if you know you want that little bit of extra reach, and you're holding it by hand. Now remember, I am using the Sunny Life, so wherever I stick it, it sticks. That's fantastic. I absolutely love the Sunny Life magnetic. Anyway, that's about it for today. Just testing things out. Just, you know, seeing. Another thing is you can put it down as a stand. Just seeing, you know, what this all looks like. Oh my gosh, I am dark. I'm not exactly sure what happened there, but it should really compensate for my face. Yeah, just checking stuff out and having a look how everything works. Why is everything so dark? That's odd. Anyway, fill out.